So it is Monday morning. The markets have been open for about a half hour, I guess. Uh, there's only two things that I look at in the market. One of them is Tesla, and that just took a dive. But we kind of knew that. If you want to make money on Tesla, watch Twitter, I guess. I don't watch Twitter. I don't even have Twitter. I used to have Twitter, but the British government took my Twitter account away. Um, yeah, so this should rebound. It'll come down to the 50 here and go right up. I wouldn't be too worried about that. We just came off of good earnings, so that's what pumped that. But even then, you know, the TD sequential really amazes me sometimes, right? Because we got this nice, easy 1 to 9, and then boom. So that was 42%. I probably would have, after these two, this abandoned island here and this right there, I would have gotten out. I don't have any Tesla. I don't even have a stock trading account. Well, I do, but I probably haven't used it in 10 years. Um, 9. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? And then the other one, of course, is Coinbase. So where's Coinbase? Let's look at Coinbase because I had a lot of people talking to me about Coinbase a while back. And this is classic right here. This is classic. If anything is ever going public, if it's a coin or if it's a stock, like this thing opened, let's say it opened at 309, right? Which it probably did. Went up 40%. So if you were smart and you bought right away, if you were in within the first half hour, let's look at it on the 4 hour here real quick. Just go back. Yeah, you see, look at that shit. I was way wrong too. So this thing opened at 385. 4 hours later, we had a closing candle at 320. So anytime you see this, and let's just see, let's go from here. Dropped 41%. And that is classic for something whenever it IPOs, right? Is for it to drop 40%. So don't get excited about IPOs. I had a lot of people call me and say, "Hey, I got into Coinbase. What do you think it's going to go to?" And I was like, "Down to 210." And I don't even know where it went. It basically went down to about 210. Um, and I told my mom. My mom was smart. She called me first. The VA hospital is texting me. She was smart. She called me first. She said, "Should I buy this? Everybody's telling me to buy it." And I was like, "Nope, it's going to drop." I think I told her 50%. So I think she got in here around 270. But hey, good evening. How are you, man? You have a full day of work already today? So, anyways, I wanted to look at Coinbase on the day because I think Coinbase is a good. If you're into stocks, I think Coinbase is it's definitely a buyback here, but I think it's definitely a buy for the future. Um, let me see. Let's go to Bitcoin. Let's go to Bitcoin on the hour to start with, because I heard some things. I got some texts last night from some friends, And they were talking about Bitcoin to 57,000. So Bitcoin to 57,000. I don't believe them. I told them I thought they were nuts, but that's 12%. And that's doable. That's doable. The thing is about that is I don't think we're gonna, I think the moment we go beneath 62,000, I think the show's over. I think that's I think that's been my thinking for a very long time. Just finish your dinner and relaxing. Nice. Nice. Um yeah, yeah, I get it. It's morning here, so I'm gonna do this, and then I'm probably gonna walk the dog, and then I'm probably gonna have my breakfast. But if I get hungry, um, Bitcoin. So we have all these resistance lines. 57, that's like right in the middle of these two resistance lines. So I'm gonna say no to $57,000 Bitcoin. If you have cash sitting around and you want to put in a buy, a blind buy, maybe, but I don't see it. I don't see it at all. This consolidation is too good for it to be going down to 57. So let's go to the 4 hour. We looked at it at the 1 hour. 63, easy. We could drop to that. There's no reason why we can't drop to 63K. So I was optimistic last week. I am now a little less optimistic. If I were to say last week I was thinking like 90% this is going to be a good week, and the very beginning of the week was fairly good, right? Because we had this one and this two, but here we are. We've come down. We're making little triangles going up, so that's actually not too bad, right? And where do I see that? I see one there. I see another possible there. That's where I'm looking at it. And I'm more apt to include the tails this time. But boom, boom. We'll have to see. But if we go down to the 1 hour, now let's measure something here. So if we go from here down to here, well, actually, let's measure. So if we had taken the buy signal on this one and this two, we would have tried to sell here at 67. We would have come down probably till this two traded above this one, because I don't like to be out of Bitcoin very long if I were to sell. It's only 3.79%, and that's not enough for me to trade. It's just not enough for me to trade Bitcoin. And I wouldn't have thought that it would come any lower than this 200 EMA, to be honest with you. So right now on the hour, if we had taken the sell here, we're only looking at 1% so far. If we go all the way down to the 62, 62K, 62,500, we're looking at 4.5%. And that's not enough for me to trade. And generally on the hour, this is why I avoid Bitcoin on the hour, right? And if we go to the 4-hour, our picture's not going to be much different for this, except that we do have to make a decision in 55 minutes, in an hour. Are we going to trade out of this? Uh, and I wouldn't consider that until we dropped below the 100. But I still wouldn't do it because even then, let's say we get let's say we get a good buy signal, down to the 200 is still only 4.3%. If we take it again and we go down to where the TD sequential is giving us a line of support slash resistance, and I say that because support turns into resistance and resistance turns into support in my mind. So that's 5%, 5.1%. And I'm looking for 7% or more. This is why I look at the daily. We have 8 hours on this daily candle. The 2 trading below the 1. A red 2 trading below the 1. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. I will be surprised if we go below 62K this week. I will be seriously shocked if we go below 62K this week. The RSI has room to drop on the daily. Let's look at the week, because I was hoping for a much more promising week last week. We did get a green candle. We have 6 days and 9 hours left on this, so I'm actually not worried about this. This could go, we have so much time, this could go into a green indecision doji like the 4 here. So we're flatlined on the RSI for the week. If we do see pullback, it'll be 1 to 2, maybe 3 weeks at the most, but I don't think it'll be drastic. I don't think it'll be like this kind of a drop. And I'm definitely not seeing anything like this kind of a drop. And our RSI on the week is looking strong. Our EMA is looking strong. Let's drop out of the RSI and let's take a look at the MACD. MACD's good on the week. MACD's not looking so good on the day. Well, it's looking bad on the day, right? It's actually looking bad on the day. So here, I don't think we'll have more than a 1 or 2 day pullback, to be honest with you. So we could pull back today. We could pull back tomorrow. I still don't think we're going to hit 62K, believe it or not. But well, okay. So I'm looking at on the day. I'm looking at the MACD, and I'm seeing 57 possible, but not till Wednesday, Thursday, and I wouldn't bet my Satoshis on it. So that's Bitcoin. Sideways. I don't know what to say. Sideways. Hopefully it'll pick up, but I don't see it. Go to look at the MACD on the 4-hour, and the 4-hour is not looking good either. But we swap that out again at the 4-hour for the RSI, and do we get a different picture? And no, we get the same picture on the RSI. So it may be a consideration, actually. If we get a 2 candle here, maybe, right? Trading below 57, 57.5, 58 is 9.9%, and maybe that's worth it. Never sell all your Bitcoin. Uh, if you do sell, only use a percentage. Smaller the better. But I wouldn't. Not right now. All right. Ethereum. Ethereum is still looking good. We've got a good chance of bouncing off of the 200 again, but that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Our 4 hour RSI is pointing downwards. So we're looking at a slow start of a week, I think. I don't think we're going to drop major amounts. So maybe we go down to 4,500 on Ethereum, which is 2%. That's not enough for me to think about selling. Because, I mean, look at this. How far does this go back on the 4 hour? Do we have anything? Yeah, so that 4,500 on Ethereum, that's our last low that I would consider. So if we dropped below that, I would get concerned. But that's going to be 4 to 8 hours, right? Let's just look at a couple of yeah, all of these are ordered. I sold my mana. I sold my mana because I needed the money. Um, so cashed out a mana, a little bit of profit, I think 16%. I didn't get, I didn't sell at the top. Um, Vet is looking good, right? We don't have a sell signal on Vet yet. Probably come down to 16 cents again. That would be my guess. Crow, you got to look at Crow on the day. Holy cow, look at Crow on the day. Is that insane or what? Is that insane or what? I'm glad I got I literally got my $10 for Spotify somewhere back here. I don't even remember. And now that $10 is worth $20. That's insane. And if you don't, I don't know what to say, right? Because the whole thing of this crypto.com card is I mean, I put $400 in, and now it's worth like 1,200. But now Crow's so high, I don't know if it would be worth it. I mean, it's $400 worth of Crow no matter what to stake for the card, and to get the 2%, that seems like a good deal. I've had zero problems with it, but now I'm wishing that I had put some ETH into it, right? Because 33% on ETH, October would have been 135% in Crow. So maybe I don't buy ETH on crypto.com anymore. Maybe I just buy Crow and use that. But boy, oh boy. Cake and B&B. Not ready to buy in. That's for sure. Here is where I'm going to start thinking about buying in. We got to cross this line here, which is 0.03 BNB, 0.03 BNB per cake, right? I mean, this right here does nothing for me on the daily. Let's look at this on the 4 hour. We got 46 minutes left on this candle. Nope, doesn't do anything for me yet. Doesn't do anything for me yet. On the 1 hour, I would want to see EMA's cross, right? I'd want to see this green line crossing this yellow. I would want to see something that's telling me this trend is reversing, basically. And I don't see that yet. So maybe, but maybe not. Look at it on the week, and it looks bad. We still have an 8 candle. We got 6 days left on this 8 candle. This could turn into a red 8 candle. So, and all that has to happen is BNB needs to take off. So right now, Cake is up 1%, BNB is down 1%, right? But we'll have to see. I don't know what that green line is there for. Is that green line a buy signal? Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, that's our all-time high. So I was waiting to see if it was going to go lower. It's going to go lower. So maybe BNB. Ah, look at that. 45 minutes. We got an 8 candle going down. That may be the reversal. Yeah. Yeah. So let's actually look at that on the 2 hour. I've been finding the 2 hour useful. So that'd be 4, 6, 8 hours. 8 hours from now. And this is 2 to 3. So I would say, what is it? It's 9 hours. It's 9 a.m. now, CST. So noon. Yeah, so noon I would check back on BNB because BNB might be a buy. That might be the dip, right? And I would buy this dip. I wouldn't use the TD sequential. I would buy this dip on um, the first green candle that traded up above, right? So yeah, or maybe the first one candle that traded above the green. I wouldn't wait for the two on this because my guess is, boy, looking at BNB, let's look at this on the day. Okay, yeah, I would stick with that. I would wait for the dip on the 2 hour, maybe buy on the 1 hour, but keep in mind on the daily, we could definitely go down. So don't run without stop losses if you're going to trade BNB. All right, so Sol, yeah, I'm still in Sol. I'm not getting out of Sol. I don't see any reason to get out of Sol. Looking at this, drop down to the 4 hour. Is there a reason to get out of Sol? And there sort of is a reason to get out of Sol. We still have green candles on the 4 hour, 2 hour. Okay. So 40 minutes left on this. 2 hours from now, I might check Sol. And I might sell, 50%. Yeah. AVAX. Why have I not sold AVAX yet? AVAX, another 50%. I might sell AVAX here. I might not, actually. I might not. Everything's going to be contingent like 2 to 3 hours from now. And I'm probably not going to stream 2 to 3 hours from now. I'm probably going to forget about this because after this, I'm going to do some things and I'm going to play Star Citizen. Cake, USD, not looking good on the 2 hour. You already had a sell signal on the 2 hour. 4 hours going down. Nope. Uni, not looking good. I think now we're getting into the area of where, put that down with that. 1 inch. We'll come to uni. Um, Still not going to sell. What I've got left because I sold a bunch of this already, and I don't I don't want to sell anymore. Um, and no, I don't think this is a sell. I think this is sideways as F, you know? Definitely. I wouldn't get rid of it. We got strong lines here right now. We have a channel between our resistance line here and our support line here. Algo. Why didn't I sell all of this? Because I don't think I sold any of this. I'd have to look, but I think I only bought 200 bucks worth of this. So not worry about it. B&B, we flogged. Sushi. Um, I didn't sell any sushi, did I? I don't think so. I'm losing profits on sushi, and I'm fairly heavy in sushi. I don't know why I let this happen. Probably because I did not catch this two candle here. It was already low. So sushi is coming up on the 4 hour. We've got an 8 candle here. Our RSI is getting low. I'm basically close to my break even here. This is why you sell. So I'm a little bit above my break even on sushi, and I probably won't sell it. I probably won't sell it. Uni, I'm down on. I will probably, what is that? That's a 7% stop loss? That's so wrong. Lost 6% on that. Look at it. And I could have made 6% on that. That's why I didn't sell anything on Uni, because is it just you? Or is it just me? Or is this a giant parallel going on here? Probably not. But and what is that? 14%. So we've been bouncing around 14%. So this was bad. I thought Uni was gonna. I still have. Should I reevaluate Uniswap? Should I like re-deep dive Uniswap here? Because this is weird to me. But and then Matic, I'm losing money on too. 9%, 10%. Audio, I'm still down. ADA, we've already done the explanation on ADA. And that's about it. Our big winner right here. Whoo, look at that. So our buy signal on this was last week. They do. The DeFi tokens are not going. And I think the NFT tokens are about to cool off too. But we'll have to see. This is a good one though. This if you could have gotten in back here or even here, you're looking at, well, and your buy would have been way down here. You're already looking at 25%. If you're in UMA, consider right now, consider getting out. Watch this carefully. 36 minutes. The next candle, I think, will tell a lot because on the 1 hour, yeah, I think this thing is going to consolidate and drop a little bit. Yeah, we just crossed that line. And whenever we get huge candles, we need to worry. We did get a really bad green run up here to this 9, but I don't know. Tron, I just told somebody to get out of Tron. I hope they didn't listen to me. But if they did, I hope they put it into something better. Um, 1, Harmony on the day. Let's look at this on the 4 hour. I got to have that EMA cross here, but Harmony might be good. Harmony might be a safe bet for the next 4 days. I don't think you'll lose money on it. And you've got a lot of headroom here. What is that? Like 30%? 24%. So if I had any money, I may think of, I might think about Harmony. Reef, nope, stay away from that. And okay, the reason why, right? The reason why I looked at that right away. 4 hours is my main thing for looking at altcoins. We're crossing. We just crossed down here. I expect this to at least go down to 0.3, so 3 cents at least. Ankler, and we're seeing the same thing here, right? That we saw on Tron. Well, no, not Tron. That we saw on one. No, where did I see it? That I don't know where I saw that. I thought I just saw this pattern somewhere. Nope. Back down to the 50. And J back down to the 50. XML. A lot of these are just down. Wow. Atom trading below, and we've swapped here. That's weird. Atom is a good one, I thought. Mana. So I just got out of mana. I think it's going to go sideways. That was a quick hit, and that was like for like I said, 16% is I think what I got out of that, whereas I could have gotten 20 something, but not worried about it. Um, I think it's going to be sideways on mana for a little. So I'm looking at all these and I'm thinking, man, some of these are down and some of these are sideways. I'm not seeing a lot of movers and shakers. Telos down, fighting the RSI on its way down too. So that's not good. KNC, KNC. This one might be a good one actually. I would wait. We want to break this. Yeah, $1.98, which might be by the time it gets to $1.98, it might be ready to jump, right? Because we're looking for 1 to 9s like this right here. And then that would have been a great sell. Even if you got in there, it would have been 37%. Where would your first sell signal be? Definitely not that. Definitely not that. Somewhere in this 9, I would guess. That's 37%. Not bad. Dash. Missed that though. I like to go over what so that I'm looking for the patterns, right? Dash right here on the 4 hour. Boom. Where would your sell be? Your buy would have been anywhere around here. Your sell would have been this too, 18%. IOTA, everything sideways. Everything sideways. GRT, sideways. Rep, sideways. Cake on BTC. Yeah, we're still going down. Never mind. EOS. I might watch EOS. EOS might be a good mover. Because if you can get EOS back down at this 50 for 4.88, you might 10% might be worth. Compound. Ooh, that's not bad, actually. We're seeing some pullback on that. Sideways on the 1 hour. I don't know, I wouldn't buy it. Dot. all of this stuff is looking sideways. Ball looking bad. ELGD or EGLD is looking sideways. Die is looking sideways. 875. What's this doing on the day? And what's this doing on the week? Sideways. Neo, 4 hours. Sideways. So if you're in profit, now might be the time to take some of that profit and be safe with it and have that sitting there ready to go in to other buys. Dogecoin. What is this thing at? Oh my God, this thing's at 25 cents. When did it go to 33? Holy cow. That's crazy. That's crazy. Dogecoin. When Dogecoin goes to $1, look for the bear market to start hitting. I shit you not. The only reason Dogecoin is on my charts is to wait for the bear market. I'm thinking Dogecoin might be my biggest indicator that when the bear market starts. And that indicator will be this dumbass coin making it to 80 cents to $1. And with that said, I have $50 of Dogecoin. I don't know what it's worth now, but at some point in the past, I bought $50 worth of Doge. No idea. SNX, everything's sideways. Nothing's looking good. Ave's not looking good either. So hold your money. Wait for some good buys. OMG is, look at how it goes down, yet the RSI is up. That's amazing. I hate to see that happen. But yeah, look at that sell. Your sell would have been right there at 16. I think I think I'm going to have to get more aggressive with my trades, to be honest here. Litecoin. Now, man, I looked at Litecoin and I remember thinking, "Oh, I should buy Litecoin." When did I think that? I have no idea, but it's recorded one or two videos back. And look, I should have bought Litecoin. I never buy Litecoin. Every time I see Litecoin ready to take off, let's just pretend like I saw Litecoin there. That would have been 30%. Every time I see Litecoin and I think, oh man, I should get Litecoin, I never get Litecoin. I never buy it. The only time I buy Litecoin is to move from one exchange to another. That's to, instead of using Bitcoin. I like Litecoin for that. And that's it. That's my whole list. No shit coins. Um, there's no coins outside of this that I want to look at. Uh, that's it. Have a good day and be safe. Run with stop limits right now. As a matter of fact, there's a few things in here that I'm going to go through. I think I said 2 hours from now, so 11:30, 11:30 at 12 o'clock noon. I'm going to look to be selling out of a few things, to be honest with you. Maybe sell like 30% of my Sol. Maybe sell half of my AVAX. Maybe sell all of my 1 inch and get something into cash. Maybe get out of algo. Although if I get out of algo, I know it's going to take off. But I should have sold algo back here. I had a clear sell signal here for algo at 16%, and I didn't do it. BNB, I may put more into BNB. It'll be interesting to see. All right. Have a great evening where you are. Get some good entertainment in. Get out for a walk if you can, or don't. I don't care. But I do want you guys to to trade and maybe get a Lambo. I have no idea. But yeah, have a good day at work today. Have a good day at work tomorrow. I will talk to you guys